Ladies and gentlemen, listen for the roar. Out of turn 4, it's the Race of Champions Modified Series. Bunny Hop 75 going green at Mahoning Valley. And DeFebo going right after Paulie Hartwig, trying to stick a nose under the Jersey Kid here on lap number 1. They come to the stripe. They make contact. Headed for turn 1, DeFebo, Hartwig side by side. They roll it off the corner, give the nod to Brian DeFebo, the Sophie's Tiki Lounge number 53. Goes across that sewer grate in turn 2, trying to run underneath Rod Snyder. Mustache Jack picked up the heat win, but started in the number 9 spot tonight. Having to pass a few cars. He's trying to get underneath Ronnie Silk now. Silk trying to make that 16 car as wide as possible, but Ely's there. Meanwhile, Snyder and Barney bounce off each other behind Ely and Silk. Ely now up to 3rd, Silk 4th, Barney, Snyder, Paul is. Hartwig has been shuffled back to about 7th place to the Sunoco Racefield's Go Fast point, and taking the Blueprint Engines green flag once again. Back to action. Hirschman to the outside of DeFebo, and Jack Ely is right there too. DeFebo runs up a lane to force Hirschman up almost into the 3rd groove here at Mahoning Valley Speedway, but that leaves the bottom open for Ely. But Jack can't get there to stick a nose underneath the 53 DeFebo just yet. But DeFebo runs off the bottom, but Hirschman leads that lap, completing lap 29 as your race leader. DeFebo now relinquishes the lead. Ely's going to tuck underneath DeFebo to steal the 2nd spot as Hirschman leads with 30 completes. Ely now looking to slide by DeFebo for the number 2 spot, and he's got it. So it's Hirschman, Ely, DeFebo. Snyder is 4th, and then it's contact between Jaden Brown and Blake Barney, and Jaden Brown goes around in turns 1 and 2, and trouble behind them. Is that Ronnie Silk? I believe that's Silk and one other car, Koshnosh, tangling to avoid the Brown 03. Team started on the outside pole tonight, shuffled back a few spots, but now trying to get back on the podium as we are coming around to complete lap number 36. We got trouble though. Roger Koss up and over the left front of Rod Snyder. James Blewett and Jacob Kerstetter also tangling here on the front straightaway. They're continue to go at it for that top spot. Blake Barney sitting in the catbird seat in 3rd. Then it's Stroll and Beers 4th and 5th, and they're almost 3 wide for 6th with DeFebo, Shear, Paulus, and Ronnie Silk. Now Ely to the inside in turn 3. He's going to bounce off the left rear of Hirschman. Ely goes by, Hirschman spins, and everybody's going to have to use their grinders here in turn 4 to avoid Hirschman. Caution is out with 54 to go. Here we go, back to the Blueprint Engines green flag as we hit the Sunoco Racefield's Go Fast point. And Lou Stroll takes off Barney. He's got issues potentially. He's slowing up a bit. Austin Beers underneath him. And it's going to be mayhem behind Barney as he spun the tires or something did not get going. Lou Stroll has inherited the lead. Beers to 2nd. Then Barney, DeFebo, Shear, Silk, and Brown. With Blake Barney trying to get back up there. Here's Beers now underneath Stroll. They bounce off each other. Caution is out on the speedway. Caution is out for Jack Ely. As there was contact between Ely and Hirschman. Stroll and Beers. And Stroll get the elbows up as we go back to green with the Blueprint Engines green flag. He forces Beers out wide as Stroll resumes command of the field. Barney, Shear, then Silk and DeFebo as Darren Shear to the outside having a heck of a night. Trying to get by Barney for 3rd now. Silk and DeFebo almost bounce off each other behind them. Beers running out of time. He'll go to the high side in turn 3. Can't get even with Stroll just yet. 4 to go. Beers is there. Stroll bottoms out in turn 2. Trouble. Koshnosh is spun. Caution is out with 4 to go. Austin Koshnosh spinning. Jacob Kerstetter spinning to avoid. Infield. Lou Stroll looking for his first career Race of Champions Series win. Austin Beers. Blake Barney behind them. Going back to green. Good restart for Lou Stroll. Matt Hirschman going to try and pick up a few more positions. He's to the outside of Hartwig and Jaden Brown. 3 to go. Here's Beers to the inside of Stroll into turn 1. They get wheel to wheel. Beers on the inside. Austin hammer down, takes the lead. Stroll's going to come back with the chrome horn as we got the parallel flags. 2 to go. Beers out in front of Lou Stroll. Barney 3rd, Silk 4th, Sheeran 5th. They're headed for the white flag. Beers trying to stay off that front bumper of Lou Stroll. Stroll slides that car down the front straightaway. On to turn number 2. Barney's going to go after Stroll. But from worst to first, Austin Beers wins the Bunny Hop 75. Stroll, Barney, Silk, and Sheer round out your top 5 finishers.